Tonight on Point Blank, we pick the thoughts of the Dean and Director of Academic Affairs at the Ghana Armed Forces Command, Professor Vladimir Antwi Danso. Good evening to you, Prof, and thank you for joining us on Point Blank on Eyewitness News. I'm sure you've seen the statement from the Ghana Armed Forces really explaining the issue and also defending the deployment of the military and then the action that happened thereof. From where you sit as someone who is into the security space, does this statement actually raise your eyebrows?
Thank you for having me. Raising of eyebrow, no. The statement was clear. Let me have a caveat here. Whatever I'm saying is my own opinion and does not represent where I work or whatever association I belong to. My own candid opinion. The point is that they had to explain what went wrong and why they had to be there. And that is very important. If they had kept silent, that would have rather raised the eyebrow you're talking about. But right now, they were clear, unequivocal in what happened and why they had to go there, and that they went there based on intelligence. And remember, we have the military intelligence wing of the Ghana Armed Forces. And so if they had gathered intelligence that within the periphery of the operational area, there are some hoodlums who may have committed this, they had the swoop. Police normally do that. They take a perimeter and they get a swoop, round up people, and then they are able to get some miscreants. So the statement was clear that that's exactly what they did. They handed over to the military, the police, to screen them and then hand over the rest to the police for further investigation. So the statement was very clear and unequivocal.
But the question on the minds of many is the fact that in as much as the Ghana Armed Forces, as they explain in their statement, was there on an intelligence-led operation, in fact, to fish out the perpetrators of this heinous crime, the manner in which they went about their activities is what a lot of Ghanaians are really asking. If you want to find out persons who are behind a particular crime, do you subject citizens based on the videos, at least that we have seen? People were being beaten to pulp, others were being lashed, others were made to lie on the floor. Is that how really the Ghana Armed Forces goes about when it has to do with some of these things?
Well, the armed forces have their own modus operandi. And if they go wrong, there are rules applying to even the application of force. And so their own would be able to find out whether what went on was right or wrong. Anytime there's an operation, even the bullets that you are given, you got to account for it. And so I'm thinking that that's not the end of the matter, that they have done what they have to do, and that is it. There will have to be a complete report about the operation. The operational commander will have to give a SITREP, a situational report, and the hierarchy will be able to deal with it as by military rules and regulations.
But over time, has this particular mode of operation yielded the results based on what you have been able to gather in terms of your expertise as far as some of these issues are concerned?
You mean since the operation?
Yes.
It's too early. The police do a swoop in an area, and it takes weeks before they are able to, the military also said that they found some things that were untoward, leaves that were suspected to be cannabis and other things, weapons and things like that. So all these things will have to be analyzed. And then, so to think that only yesterday something happened and today the result is there, I don't think we are being fair. Let's see how it pans out.
No, I'm not asking about whether they've been able to make some inroads. I'm just asking generally if the military goes about their activities just as we've seen in Ashaiman, where some innocent people we are made to understand are made to suffer this particular kind of human rights abuse, as many want to put it. Really, do they get the result that they intend to achieve at the end of the day? That's what I'm asking.
Well, every military operation has an objective, and they target a certain object. They say, we know that something is sitting here, we're going for it. So that's a target, and they cordon the area as a theater. Within the theater, you fight to get the object. Anything in your way is an obstacle. So with the military kind of psychology, they go in with precision, target the object, get the object, and let us also not forget that in the military, they don't lose their people just by heart like that. Even when the person is dead at war, just check the Ukrainian war. When somebody is dead, they have search and rescue operation. Even the body is needed because they need the body in order to account for the dead. So search and rescue operations will be done at any point in time when they claim that a body of a military man has been found somewhere. They will do the search and rescue operation. Either the person is not dead and they rescue the person, or they search and find the body and bring the body to their own.
But where do you stand in the debate, proponents who say that the police should have actually led this particular operation because it's an investigation that will bring out the perpetrators of this crime? And so
I strongly suspect, you ask me directly, yes, where I stand. I don't have a stand, but what I know to say is this, that yes, it is a police operation, it's a civilian thing, and the civil authority on this issue should be the police. There's no question about that. But I have always said that we are not policing very well. I love the Ghana Police. It's a very wonderful organization. But one, we need to restructure the police in such a way that these things become things of the past. First, the police strength should be augmented astronomically. I mean, the point is that we have about 33,000 of them. They are still inadequate. We need about 50 to 60,000 police. And then the barracking concept of policing should end. We need police that are in the community. Policemen should stay in the communities. That Ashaiman community should have people who are staying in houses that are within the community. Then the miscreants are known. So policing becomes easy. When the police want to swoop, their own men are within the community. If we have men in the police, if we increase the police force and we resource them properly, including the use of intelligence, even the BNI must also be within the police circles where the police are living. If we expand the work of the territory of the police in their work, I believe these things, the military will not be able to be coming in the way it's only when the police are overwhelmed that the military will be called in. That's the order in every society. But if you have a scanty police force, ill-equipped, placed at places distant from crime and that kind of thing, this is what will happen when the military believes that they don't have to wait on the police. So we must look at that angle also very well. The third angle we have to look at, my brother, is the very fact of indiscipline in our society. If 13, 12-year-old children are able to make a video insulting the head of state and they felt good to send it out there, then you know where we are going. So there's so much indiscipline within our society in such a way that these things are bound to happen if we don't kill indiscipline. So much indiscipline. Driver indiscipline, everybody is just indiscipline. Media indiscipline, everywhere. And when you do that, there are miscreants who use the opportunity to say that, we're Ghana, Ubi and Ubia, and they do what they do. If you have even caught somebody, whether it's in police uniform or military uniform, and you doubt, you call the police. That is where constitutionalism works, that we all believe in the Constitution. Today, nobody believes in the Constitution of Ghana. We are now post-ante reaction are saying human rights and whatnot. Why didn't we prevent this? Why are we not law-abiding ourselves? So that when you see somebody in a bad whatever it is, you call the police first. The police will come in to take the matter up. Quite recently, not long ago, you remember that young man, very young, budding man, working with a cocoa board also, went to the village, the mother was dead. He was transporting the corpse to Accra or so, just for keep at the morgue. He was lynched in one of the villages in the central region. His car was burnt, the mother's body. I mean, this is barbarism. Let us assume that this man were a soldier. This is what would happen. Because when the police suspected that he had killed somebody and put the body in the trunk, citizens of a democratic country, what we have to do is to call the police. You don't kill the man, burn his car, and, that thing was very also barbaric. So if we are barbaric, why do we say the military is barbaric? I'm very much worried about this third angle. The third angle where we should all be law-abiding and we should all be disciplined. Let's help to get Ghana more disciplined because we are so undisciplined,
in as much as you want to instill discipline to strengthen the social fabric of society, and then if you have the military beating up people, that's actually where the major source of worry is, Prof.
I agree that that's a major source of worry. I'm worried myself. It's a major source of worry. And I'm saying if we want to prevent this, then let the society be a constitutional society, a society where people know their rights but know their obligations too. We know our rights, but we know our obligations. And then let us have institutions of state that are well resourced to take care of these things. Other than that, we'll be seeing these. That's the bottom line. If we are undisciplined, the whole society is undisciplined, then the military and the police and everybody will be undisciplined. That's what I'm talking about.
Very well, Prof. We are grateful for your time here with us on Point Blank on Eyewitness News. That's Professor Vladimir Antwi Danso, Dean and Director of Academic Affairs at the Ghana Armed Forces Command.